What's up, everybody? This is Nick from the Crypto Cat, where we focus on all types of crypto passive income streams. And today we've got a new protocol for you. It's called CAIRO Finance. Now, it started back just in the end of June, so we are in the very early days of this, and that's why I wanted to present this video and let you guys know about it so you guys can check it out while we're in the early days. Because as you know, the earlier that you get in on these things, the bigger chance that you have for those big returns. Now, in all honesty, this is a drip clone effectively. There are some changes with it that are really great that I wish drip actually had, and I'm going to tell you about those and point those out. But I wanted to let you know that this is effectively a drip clone, and there is some farming also going on here. But we'll get into that in just a little bit. Now, before we dig into CAIRO Finance, just wanted to thank each and every one of you for watching and subscribing to the channel. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please just move your mouse down a little bit, click that subscribe button, and then click that like button, smash it, and then don't forget to throw a comment down below. Let me know what you think about CAIRO Finance, or if you're already in it, let me know how it's working out for you. All right, so let's dig into CAIRO Finance. Now, this is quote unquote the first ever deflationary yield aggregator. It says CAIRO is a yield optimizer with its own deflationary staking system that focuses on safety and auto compounds crypto assets for the best APYs through the Binance Smart Chain. Now, I could go and do what every other YouTuber is doing and scroll through the site and literally read every word to you, but you all know how to read, I hope. So I'm going to leave that to you. And as well, there is a full white paper here with lots of information. Very well done white paper, very well organized. I wish Drip had white papers such as this. We're still kind of waiting on that, but I digress. So I wanted to let you guys know that the dev team is out of Germany. They have several years of experience in the space. They're well-experienced programmers. I can't point you to any previous crypto projects that they in, but I promise you that they are fully devoted to this project, and they're very interactive in their chat room. So as you can see, the CertiK audit is coming out soon. They spent a lot of money to get that audit done. They do also have another audit already done by Solid Proof. You guys can check out that on this website as well. The first thing that really struck me about this website is just the design. It's really nicely, professionally done. I really like how the graphics blur out up here in the header. As a web designer, web developer myself, I just love little touches like this. But the graphics and the theming of the whole site is really well done. The text is all very clean and large and easy to read. So that's just one thing I really liked about this site. They put a lot of work into it, and it really shows. So nice job to the designers. Now, there is a roadmap down here, which I just scrolled back past. I should have just stayed here. All right, so there is a roadmap on here. Again, this is one thing that Drip has never really formally had, or the Animal Farm has never really formally had, is a formal roadmap, and that's kind of one thing we've been waiting for. But they have one on CAIRO, guys. And as you can see, we're early on in the road. All these check marks are done. The maximizer is out. The maximizer is effectively the Drip faucet, and they have a listing now on PancakeSwap and BabySwap. So next coming out is the Horse Farm, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. But that is coming out within probably the next 2 weeks from what I hear. And they're also going to have a swap platform. They're going to have some NFT work, a lottery going on, a farm pot, and who knows what else, guys. There's a lot coming for the CAIRO ecosystem. So this is why it's exciting to get in on the first level and really have a good chance at making some big profits. So let's get into, I also, before I get into it, I'm skipping ahead of myself here. I also wanted to point out that they have some merchandise. I mean, Drip doesn't even have any formal merchandise. Come on, guys. They did whoever their graphics team is really putting in a lot of solid work here. And now, so there's some nice shirts available. There's even some posters available. All kinds of nice stuff. Just wanted to kind of let you guys know about that. They also have of course, they have a Telegram group going with 13,771 members, and they also have, of course, a Twitter with 13.9 thousand followers. Now, these seem a little bit inflated from the amount of traffic and retweets and text or chatting that they're getting on in Telegram. So they might have bought some of those followers. I'm not quite sure. I don't have any information on that. It just seemed a little fishy to me. Not saying that CAIRO is fishy. I really look forward to their protocol, but it's just a little strange that there's not many people talking in here, but there's 13,000 people in the chat. Also, guys, they made a lot of cool little stickers for Telegram that they put a lot of work into. Some really fun little stickers, so you guys might want to check those out too. All right, so let's dig into the site here and see what you guys think of CAIRO Finance. So the first thing that we're going to get into is the maximizer. And as I mentioned, this is effectively the drip faucet. So as you can see, you get 1% a day up to 365%. That is exactly how drip works. And this is how CAIRO works. Now with CAIRO, you're going to have to buy your tokens on PancakeSwap. So you have to click this Get CAIRO button over here, or link, and they'll send you over to PancakeSwap where you can buy the CAIRO. Now, eventually, once the farms are complete and they have the swap available, you will be able to buy the CAIRO directly on here, probably without a tax like we do on the Drip community site. But for now, you got to go to PancakeSwap and buy your tokens there. And once you do that, you can bring them back here and deposit them into the maximizer. Now, once your deposits are in, you'll be getting 1% per day, up to 365%. So once you get that 1%, you can choose to recompound those profits, or you can claim them at that time. Now, one thing that is different about the CAIRO Maximizer is that you only get one transaction per day. So you get a daily chance to choose whether you're going to compound or claim. I'm not sure quite the reasoning on that. Maybe it's just to kind of limit the amount of transactions or limit the amount of stuff that people can pull out at a time. I'm not quite sure, but that is one difference I just wanted to make sure you're aware of. The other nice thing about the CAIRO Maximizer as compared to Drip is that when you deposit them into the Maximizer, your CAIRO tokens are actually burned. Now with Drip, they're sent off to the tax wallet, but with CAIRO, they're actually burned, and that helps it stay deflationary. Now, just like Drip, though, it will print as many tokens as it needs to pay out the claims, but at the same time, it's burning. Whereas with Drip, there's virtually no burning involved. It all gets either sent to the tax office or otherwise. The other nice thing about the CAIRO Maximizer is that there is a maximum number of tokens that it will actually print. And you can see down here that the deposit is only possible until 14 million tokens are burned. And that's because if you multiply 14 million times 3.65, you'll get 52 million. Again, there's more information about this maximum printing up in the white paper. Check that out if you're interested. But that is a really interesting play on this. That means that the Maximizer has a limited lifespan, guys. And so if you get in now, you'll be able to take the most advantage of the system until it expires. And so that it basically means that the Maximizer is here to help bring people into the system and bring liquidity into the system while they're building and releasing the farms and their other projects. So guys, like I said, there's only 52 million tokens that can be printed total. So the earlier that you get in, the more that you can take advantage of this. Now, just like Drip, there is a 10% tax on deposits and withdrawals and a 5% on reinvestments. So as you guys can see here, I've put about 500 CAIRO into this. I didn't go real big because, again, this is a brand new protocol. Not a lot is known about it just yet. It doesn't have a huge track record like the Forex ecosystem. But I thought it might be worth a little bit of a play just to see kind of what happens. Maybe I can pull some profits out of it that I can put back into Drip. So I'm getting about 4.8 CAIRO a day. And with that, I can choose to recompound or claim the profits. Now, what I'm going to plan on doing is doing the 6-in-1 strategy where I compound 6 days a week, claim 1 day a week, and then those profits I will take either back into the Forex ecosystem or into some other platform. Now, regarding the price of CAIRO, we're currently at $1.07. You can see that we launched here just about $1. We capped off at $1.32 or so. And since then, we've been hovering around the $1.05 to $1.10 level. But like I said, we're in literally the first 2 weeks of this protocol, so it can be expected that things will probably jump back up quite a bit here. As you remember, with the drip ecosystem, with drip token rather, this was the same as the early days. There's a lot of cycles that go into these things. This was the initial sell-off, and now things have to build up as things get launched. And like I said, the farms on CAIRO Finance are launching very, very soon, so it can be expected that we might be able to see a good spike out of this. So with that said, let's get into, I think I covered everything on the maximizer. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw a comment below. My link, if you want to get invested in the maximizer, my link will be down in the description, or feel free to come over to my Telegram group. That link will also be on my Connect page, and feel free to ask me any questions there. All right, so let's get into the farms just a little bit. There's not a whole lot of info here because it is not launched, but you can see that there's 3 types of farms. There's lending, auto compounding, and a vault. Basically, right now, the lending platform is going to be launched first with BNB, BUSD, USDT, USDC, TUSD, BTCB, and ETH. You can expect that these APYs are going to go down immediately as things launch and liquidity gets added to each farm. So I wouldn't guarantee that these are going to be the live APYs, but we'll probably end up somewhere in the 5 to 10% range, depending on the token. Other than that, I would assume that we will get paid out in CAIRO tokens on all of these. So over to the auto compound farm, which will be released shortly after the lending farm. You can see that we have a couple of token pairs already here. Now, these tokens I personally haven't heard of. If you guys have, toss a comment down below. Let me know what you think about these tokens, if they're any good or not. I'm sure that they're going to be adding more as the time goes through, but I haven't heard anything officially. Now, the vault thing is what I kind of wanted to bring the most attention to. It's kind of it's got a couple of strategies that are built into it, which are kind of interesting, and I'll read this for you real quick. The automated vaults run a complex strategies for you, similar to an on-chain hedge fund. We currently have 2 strategies for automated vaults, which are market neutral strategy and saving strategy. The market neutral strategy is a leveraged yield farming strategy where you can yield farm high APY pairs while minimizing your risk by hedging out market exposure. The AV eliminates market risk by farming long and short positions simultaneously and rebalancing them for you to maintain neutral exposure, or if we put it in alpaca language, high yield and low risk. And then we have the savings vault strategy, which is a 1x long strategy similar to lending or staking the base protocol or base crypto asset, ETH, Bitcoin, BNB, etc., but earns higher APYs than lending or staking because the underlying capital is deployed to earn high yields in high leverage yield farming positions with no liquidation possible. So guys, what all that means is things are going to be done for you in the background. Basically, you're going to invest in these platforms, whichever one interests you most, and you're going to get a good APY from it. And they're investing in different positions simultaneously, kind of like an index fund or something like that, where that's auto managed for you, and you'll pull out some returns from that, and the return might be slightly lower because it's a managed fund or something like that. We're going to learn a lot more information on this once it gets closer to being put out. So guys, stay tuned for that. Click on the bell notification so that you get notified when I do some more videos on this particular vault farm. And guys, as I mentioned, this lending farm will be online very shortly, within the next 2 weeks or so. It will unfortunately have a different referral link than the maximizer, so be sure to check out for that. Hit me up in the Telegram group if you want my referral link for the farm specifically, because I might not have a video on it right as it goes out, but I just wanted to let you know that it will have a separate referral link than the maximizer. Finally, I wanted to get into the treasury just a little bit, and this is some information on the CAIRO coin. Specifically, you can see that we have 2,032 holders. We're very early on this. You can see the circulating supply, how many transactions we've had, We've already burned, what is that, 4 million CAIRO tokens, which is great to see. I have a burning protocol built into this protocol, or burning protocol built into this token. Also, I wanted to let you know that the CAIRO token economics is a 12% slippage. 5% goes to the team, 5% goes to return to liquidity. This is on buy and sell, and then you can also see what the breakdowns are for each of the maximizer, the farms, the trading, the upcoming NFTs, the prediction pools, all this kind of stuff you can see right on his website. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of CAIRO Finance. I think we're very early on in this protocol, but I really like what I see so far. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this is out there and available. Please do your own research. This is not financial advice, for educational purposes only. But guys, if you have any questions, please throw them in the comments below. Come on down to my Telegram group, and don't forget to smash that like button, click that subscribe button, and click the bell notifications to be notified if and when I do more videos on CAIRO Finance. I'll give you an update on my progress as time goes along. So guys, don't forget that when you use the CryptoCat, passive can be massive. See you guys on the next one.